In yesterday's vlog from Epcot's International Festival of the Holidays, we heard from Pierre Noel in France, Father Christmas in the United Kingdom. We tried some holiday treats and started Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition Scavenger Hunt Around World Showcase. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we're going to start things off today with a Hanukkah storyteller.
Shalom, everyone! I've been traveling for quite a while, and now I am finally home just in time to celebrate Hanukkah. During my study abroad, I traveled from one corner of the world to the next, and I learned two things. The world doesn't actually have any corners, and people in different places and cultures celebrate Hanukkah in their own unique ways, and it is beautiful. Now, Hanukkah is the only Jewish holiday not mentioned in our holy book, the Torah. Seriously, that's probably why there are so many ways of celebrating the holiday around the world. But there is at least one thing that every Hanukkah celebration has in common: the telling of a story. And not just any story, but a miraculous story. It is the story of our ancestors, the Maccabees. Over 2,000 years ago, in the city of Jerusalem stood a temple. To the Jewish people, it was the holy temple, a sacred place of worship. It was, I wish I could describe it to you, but I cannot, because it was desecrated. Quickly now, stand together, brothers. Do not let the temple fall. They are coming. They are coming. They are here. It was 166 BCE, and an opposing army marched on the temple. 40,000 well-armored, well-trained soldiers. Their adversary? A small group of Jewish rebels known as the Maccabees, led by Judah the Strong. Maccabees, let us fight unto the death in defense of our souls and our temple. This small band of rebels met the enemy army, and they fought. The temple, it is on fire. Douse the flames, save the scriptures. When the smoke cleared, all that was left was the Maccabees and the holy temple. They did it. The Maccabees pushed out the enemy army and saved the temple. But the temple was not left unscathed. Precious holy items were stolen. Idols were placed on the altar. Vandals destroyed what once was sacred. We must cleanse the temple. Bring me the menorah! But that too was gone. Unwilling to accept defeat now, the Maccabees crafted a new menorah. But when they found the blessed oil, it was only enough for one day. We cannot let the holy light dwindle again. So, they lit the menorah, and they prayed. And the flame lasted 2 days. 3 days. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8 days. The candle still burns. A great miracle has happened here. That small vial of oil lasted for 8 nights, long enough to cleanse the temple and get more blessed oil. Every year during Hanukkah, we remember the bravery of the Maccabees and the miracle that happened all those years ago. And how do we remember that miracle? Well, during the 8 days of Hanukkah, families come together and we share our traditions. For my family, we eat, we sing songs, we eat, we exchange presents. Oh, by the way, did I mention? Yeah, we eat. I can smell it now. Oh, potatoes and onions frying in hot oil as Dad flips the latkes. Oh, and sweet sugar fills the air as Mom coats the fried jelly donuts called sufganiyat. During Hanukkah, we eat foods cooked in oil to remind us of the oil that kept the candle burning for the Maccabees all those years ago. Then, as the sun sets, the house becomes quiet, as it is time to light the menorah. As the youngest male of the household, it is my responsibility to light the candles. The first night, I light 2 candles. The first is always the shamash, the attendant candle. Set above the others, it is used to light the Hanukkah candles. The shamash reminds us of the good that we can bring to others. For the next 8 nights, we repeat this ritual, adding 1 more candle each evening until all 8 candles burn bright. Dreidels. Now, dreidel is Yiddish for spinning top, and on each side is a Hebrew letter. Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. These 4 letters form the acronym of the phrase, "A great miracle happened there." By playing dreidel during Hanukkah, we are reminded of the bravery of the Maccabees. So, every year, my family and families around the world play dreidel. And while we play, we sing the classic dreidel song. I'm sure you've heard it before, and I can sing it for you now, but I think I'm going to need a little help. So I'm going to recruit all of you to be my collective volunteer. You're going to be my choir. Don't worry, I will take care of most of the words. I just need the rest of you to be in charge of one very important word. Do you think you can guess what that word is? Dreidel, very good. You're very quick. So when I raise the dreidel high in the air like this, I need you all to say nice and loud. Dreidel. Let's try it with the song. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel. I will play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel. I will play. Let's try it really fast now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel. I will play. Give yourselves a round of applause, my choir. Ana Kulinda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Ana Kulinda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Oh, 1 candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Beautiful Hanukkah is here. 8 candles for me. Beautiful Hanukkah is here. 8 candles for me. Oh, 1 little candle, 2 little candles, 3 little candles, 4 little candles, 5 little candles, 6 little candles, 7 little candles, 8 candles for me. Clap along with me here on this one. There we go. Each night they share a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Chag Sameach. Happy Hanukkah.
Now we're trying Tangerine Cafe Flavors of the Medina, which has turned into kind of a year-round festival booth. No matter what festival is happening at Epcot, they usually have something here in the Morocco Pavilion at Tangerine Cafe. This used to be a quick service dining location, and now it has sort of permanently been turned into a festival booth. Courtney got a chicken kebab, which had some aioli dressing that she really liked. There were chickpeas and some other things that were kind of mashed up together to make the base for the kebab. She said that was very sweet and also very heavily seasoned, but the chicken itself she really thought was heavily seasoned. There was even a little bit of a kick after she finished eating it. So that is Courtney's meat item. Now, we also got the bread platter, the bread service here, and this seems to be pretty standard for all of the festivals. I'm seeing at least 2 of the dips or sauces seem to be the same ones from previous festivals. This one looks like it's gonna taste like a pesto. A very gardeny pesto. You definitely taste the vegetables in that. Then a more normal hummus. Really, really good. And we have this third and final. Very strong flavor of olive. So you're probably gonna wanna like olive for that last one. But the green one is very much like a pesto. The tan one is your hummus. And then the brown one, that's your very olive tasting dip. But the bread service here is always really, really good. It's always a fun thing to pick up while you're walking around World Showcase.
Thank you.
Before it's New Year's Day, on New Year's Day, we'll fly high. On New Year's Day, let's sweep home. Please come soon. Welcome to the Japan Pavilion and our celebration of the Japanese traditional New Year called Oshogatsu. It lasts from January 1st through January 7th. And today I appear before you as a humble street vendor. What I sell is a very important part of Oshogatsu. And here it is. It's called a Daruma doll. It's rather handsome, don't you think? Daruma is like a good luck charm. As you can see, Daruma has no pupils in his eyes. The custom among Japanese is to make a wish and paint in the left eye. Actually, I made a wish on my own Daruma doll right over here. In this video. So, and when your wish comes true, you must paint in the other eye. But if your wish doesn't come true by the end of the year, well, that's okay. You can always try again next year because I got lots of Darmas to sell. Mini Darma, big Darma, lots of Darmas available. Darmas for sale, Darmas for sale. Come gather around, Darmas for sale. It's a monk named Daruma Daishi journeyed from India to China to spread the teachings of Buddha. Oh, his journey was very difficult, and oftentimes the road that he traveled was plagued with the bandits. He had no weapons. How could he protect himself? Well, the answer was in the teachings of Buddha. Listen, my disciples, I believe that if the body is in poor health, then the spirit will also be weak. Thus, the Buddha developed a system of exercise to keep the body and mind healthy. and to deal with the bandit. This unique style of exercise and defense traveled all the way to Japan. Practiced with empty hand. It was called kara means empty. Take is hand. Ha ha ha! Yeah! The Dharma is a symbolic reminder for people of Japan of patience and persistence through the ups and downs of life. As we say, Nana Korobi Yaoki, which means literally knocked down 7 times and get up 8. And then the first day of the new year, which is called the Ganjitsu. I rise early, put on new clothes from head to toe, and try to go see the first sunrise of the year called Hatsuhinode. Before breakfast, I drink otoso, a sweet spiced wine. It is said that by drinking otoso, we vanquish evil spirit within ourselves and prevent sickness within the mile of our home. Then I run to the mailbox to check for the beautiful Negajo or New Year greeting cards from family and friends. And later in the day, the callers to my family home come in for the meal of osechi ryori, maybe more otoso. Then we all go to Shinto shrine to pray for the blessing of the New Year. So everyone in Japan gets into the spirit of Oshogatsu, enjoying the symbolism and beautiful customs of the New Year, like wishing the Dharma dolls. When all those years ago, I made a wish for wealth, right? But it became true, because now I make a good living as a Dharma vendor now. But every year since, I wish for happiness, different form of wealth. 皆さんどうぞ良いお年をお迎えください。May your Dharma's eyes be painted in each and every year, and all your wishes come true. Happy New Year, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Epcot International Festival of the Holidays.
We saw all those random characters at the American Adventure. That was so cool. Courtney got to meet Piglet. Of course, we saw Smee, Rafiki, Donald Duck. That was a really, really fun time and so random. We are now about a minute away from La Befana here in the Italy Pavilion.
Scusi, avvertami. No, devo... Listen. It's okay. The people are... Oh, no. Hi. I'm alright. Hi, everyone. Okay. She's very feisty. Do me a favor. Put your mind at ease. Could you please watch her for me, huh? Have you seen any witches? No. Any bad witches? No bad witches? No? You in the cheap seats, huh? No bad witches. Oh, good. Isabella, our friend said no bad witches, so we are safe here, all right? Ah, Buon Natale! Oh, so good to hear that, huh? Do you know what this means? Merry Christmas! It means Merry Christmas. I have a...
And that's where we're going to be leaving things off in vlog number 2 from Epcot's International Festival of the Holidays. When we return with another vlog tomorrow, we'll hear more from La Befana in Italy. We're going to try a ton of great food from the festival, including some of those holiday cookies. We're going to see the Barn Santa in Norway, ride holiday overlays of Living with the Land, journey into imagination with Figment, and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. There is so much more to come from Epcot's International Festival of the Holidays. Make sure you're subscribed to the Tall Guy Talks Travel with Rick Doherty YouTube channel. Not only will you see all these holiday videos, but we have a whole bunch planned in the new year. Thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.